Hey Pisces, Starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Happy All Hallows Eve, Halloween, happy Blue Moon, which officially happened this morning in the sign of Taurus. I'm using a new deck today, first time using it. So let's see what the messages are. As we know, the veil is very thin, so it's a good time to connect with your ancestors and do some healing and releasing work. Anything that may be holding you back or keeping you feeling stuck, it's a great time to release that now as we head into November. There's going to be a lot of sudden shifts and changes. If you haven't already started experiencing those, Mercury is going direct on the 3rd, which is also election day in the US. So everyone vote. You matter. The energy matters. And, keep loving and supporting your tribe. And thank you for being part of mine. All right, so let's begin. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So a new opportunity for emotions, love. 5 of Wands. There can be a bit of competitive energy surrounding this cup. King of Swords. A mature intellectual energy, someone that is logical. And the 3 of Swords, after a time of heartbreak, sorrow. And the Page of Swords. Being looked after, being watched. And that is followed by the Ace of Swords. So there is a lot of sword energy here. Truth, intellect, using your mind, knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want. 8 of Cups. Going away from anything that is not fulfilling to you. Notice these cups are not spilled, so it's okay, but it is not good enough for you. So it's a good time to release those things that aren't good enough, those things that you tolerate. Anything that has brought you any type of anxiety or worry with the 9 of Swords. Anything that's kept you up at night. All right. So let's place these out, and I'll pull a few more. So we have the 9 of Coins, Temperance, 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 4 of Coins, 3 of Coins. So if we're starting out with the 9 of Coins, this is an energy of where you are completely self-sufficient. You've been able to create for yourself the stability that you want and need. An independence of being able to stand on your own 2 feet, finally. Especially if you've been feeling rocky. In the Taurian energy, this is very much, looking after your work, looking after your money, knowing that you can provide for yourself. With the Temperance card, it's a way to know that it's balanced. It's not giving or taking too much. It's enough. It's being able to handle all of these different types of situations in your life. All of these different hands, all of these different wants and needs, and yet feeling calm and secure within yourself. It's as if around you are your guides, your ancestors, and they're helping you along. Helping you to attain this stability. And the next card is the 3 of Wands. So this means some type of movement or travel, going in a different direction. And here she's going up a ladder. So if you think about, the 9 of Coins in like a business setting, it's climbing some sort of ladder, getting a promotion, leveling up in your life after putting forth a lot of work. And because of this newfound stability, something that you've been wanting for a long time, you're now able to really go forward towards what you want in your heart because your basic needs are met with the 9 of Cups. However, there's a little bit of a warning. With the 4 of Cups, don't hold on, don't cling. Know that no matter what you've experienced in the past, that it's not going to be like that again. That you don't need to hoard, that you don't need to be fearful, that you'll slide back into a place of lack. You'll still be constantly provided for. So it's okay to indulge a little bit on yourself. Be, be careful. Don't go nuts. But yeah, it's okay to treat yourself a little bit. If there's something that you've wanted or a little treat for yourself, it's okay. You don't have to be afraid that it'll all be pulled out from under you again. Because you have put in that work with the 3 of Pentacles or the 3 of Coins. There's no need to be afraid anymore. That you're at a good place where you can steadily keep putting in work and continue that, leveling up, that forward growth. You can still save and yet enjoy yourself. Let's dig in a little bit more to the Temperance card. I want to see what else are the messages coming from your ancestors. Again, the Four of Crystals, which is the Four of Coins, okay? Eight of Feathers. One more. Seven of Shells. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck, we have the Shadow and the Tower, okay? So your ancestors are saying now, definitely do not hoard, do not hold on to anything. You have to be able to let things flow and let things go. Because otherwise what's happening to you is that you're staying stuck in old thought patterns, old fears. And with the Seven of Shells, that can lead to a lot of confusion. You have to let things flow. Like with cups, if you just let water sit in them, they'll get moldy. Or they'll get dirt or debris inside. So you have to let the water flow so that it stays pure and clear. You have a lot of choices that will be in front of you. So really choose what it is that you want. And that's where you'll have the most success. When you leave behind, these feelings of unfulfillment, fighting, competition, you'll really be able to call in what it is that you love. It will really become clear for you. Okay? I want to pull a Shaman Oracle card. Okay. Just one. And as Pisces, take the time over these next few days, make sure you stay hydrated. Okay, we've got water coming up. Okay, so the one on top was number 2, the Andean cross. The Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom and to break free of linear time. The Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it before you respond with a resounding yes. The medicine. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take the leap you have been over-preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. So I feel like with this Andean cross, you'll know when the right time is to move. If you look at these two cards, they're both threes. Threes represent divine guidance, right? It's like a Trinity effect. Being fully aware of yourself, but also how you're divinely guided. Where you have to collaborate with others. Where you may have to travel or change your path. And that can be scary, but now is the right time. Because there's a lot of newness on your path with Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And again, there's another 3 here, so there's 3 threes. Three of Swords, 3 of Wands, 3 of Coins. The only 3 that's missing is the 3 of Cups. So be sure to ask for help if you need it. And don't let your fears overtake you. You are being guided by your ancestors. And any changes that do happen, they are for the best, because we have the 6 of Wands here after the Tower. And then we have the Sun. So whatever changes happen, don't be afraid of them. Because what they're going to do is move things out of the way, move fear out of the way, move those options out of the way that aren't good for you, that are keeping you feeling stuck. Do not cling. Let things flow. And know that you are being divinely guided by your ancestors. Do not doubt that. The veil is thin now, so ask for help. Be specific. You know your family circle, and if you don't, still ask. Still ask your ancestors, because they are there for you. They want to see you succeed. They want you to know that even in your stillness, they're behind the scenes orchestrating everything. That's all this 3 energy. It's moving away from sadness into clarity, using that forward momentum, using your resources to create what it is that you want. It's time for that change now. Don't hold back. You'll feel it when it's the right time to move. Take those choices, take those steps, make those choices. Because you can do it. There's a lot of minor arcana here. Mostly it is. Except for Temperance. Okay? So these are all like mundane kind of things that you have to handle. All these little things that you have to organize. So ask for help. Ask for help. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you.